Now, how does the consciousness actually rise from this? How do we, tap into this energy? The core of the universe is the content that is described in the Panchasutra Yoga. We're going to learn this. There are 6 consciousness levels. As we go on activating this, they also have energies along with these chakras. As we go on activating these lingas, we actually find the 6 states of consciousness within us. So your consciousness will be called Bhakta if you are in the Mooladhara chakra. Your consciousness will be called Mahesha if you are in the Swadhisthana chakra. Your consciousness will be in the Manipuraka chakra, then you will be called Prasadi. So if your consciousness is in the Anahata chakra, you are called the Bhakta, Mahesha, Prasadi, Pranalingi. And if the consciousness is in the throat chakra, you are called the Sharana, and here it's called the Aikya. So likewise, the consciousness moves. So the entire thing about how the consciousness moves, what you are supposed to do that, and what is the science behind it, is described in a book called Sri Siddhanta Shikhamani, and this is the science we are going to present it. In the upcoming videos, we are also going to see the benefits of it. But let's pause for a while and then see, is it true? Like, is there any proof that these lingas exist within us? Is there a proof? Let's have a look at it here. Like for example, there's a standard emotions, standard set of responses we get if we see a kind of particular color. So you can see the colors there, and irrespective of whatever region of the world you live in, whether you live in China or you live in Japan or you live in whatever may be the culture, but your response to the colors is same. For example, if I say green, it is natural, healthy, like that. And if it's white, the response is pure. Red is passionate. Likewise, and the yellow is cheerful and friendliness. Likewise, and the blue is known for trust. It's trustworthy in the blue. So that's how the emotional responses are there for the colors. So it shows that these lingas actually exist within all of us, not just in one person or anything. It exists within all of us. Is there any proof that we can see outside? Not just the emotions part of it, not just our responses. There are proofs outside also. You can see, for example, all over the world we draw this love symbol in a heart. We always feel red to it unknowingly, right? Why do we feel red to the heart? Because the linga which exists here in the Anahata chakra, it's called Pranalinga. This is red, or the coral red in color. So unknowingly we have that response. If you go to the hospitals and the corporate worlds, they generally use blue color to gain your trust. It's trustworthy. And the school vans, for example, across the globe, you see yellow in color, which is natural, friendly and cheerful. Whatever is natural, for example, we use green color for it. So the usage of colors itself shows there are these things. There are these chakras within all of us and these lingas within all of us. Apart from usage of colors, is there something which is like spectacular that you can see, which exists, which you can actually make out? Now look at the top 3 logos of the top 3 companies, Microsoft, eBay and Google. All of them have the same 5 colors. Background is white and it's made of four colors. You may think why all of them using the same color after doing so much of research. So the reason is they all look same in different devices. If whatever device you look at, these 5 colors look same. That's one of the reasons. Second reason is it connects to most of the people in the world. If you want to connect all people in the world, different people have different responses and different tastes. How do you get being a company like Google, and how do you get the people together to how does the logo appeal to the others, to all of them? The answer lies in 5 colors. If you use these 5 colors, it appeals to the masses. You've seen that, not only that, we've been talking about this Panchasutra Yoga. These 5 colors, you look at the 5 primordial gurus that I've shown you in the beginning. Jagadguru Renukacharya, Darukacharya, Gantakarnacharya, Vishwakarnacharya and Dhenukarnacharya. All of them, they are holding these 5 color flags, indicating that these are the lingas which are within us. They emerged from 5 lingas and they're holding these flags. That shows, the science behind this is a universal thing. So it exists in the ultra modern companies. The latest companies have these 5 colors in the logos, and the Jagadguru Panchacharyas are holding this 5 color flag. It is not just that. If you go back and then see the Indian history, look at the flag of Jainism. It has got 5 colors. Buddha, Buddhism, they also got these exact 5 colors have been used. So this shows that this is a universal truth which has been predicted for centuries together. To tell you the fact, these 5 colors that people are holding, this is the original flag of Hindu, which has been lost in the traditions, which has been, if you go to the Siddha tradition in the south, you can see many Siddhas being using these colors for a long time. And as time progresses, as the awareness grows, we are going to get back this flag of Hinduism, which is made of 5 colors. So that's the science behind it. Now, I'll conclude by revealing one of the most sacred symbols of Indian culture, the Shivalinga. Shivalinga is what, the meaning of Shivalinga is also encoded in this Panchasutra yoga or the Panchasutra tradition. If you look at the Shivalinga, the center part of it, the vertical part of it is called the Brahma Sutra, and the horizontal part of it is called the Soma Sutra. So if you separate this linga, you can find, you can see the four angled thing at the bottom, and there is an 8-angled rectangle on the top, and there is a linga, and which is fit inside this. What does it represent actually? So this Brahma Sutra is, I described you about this Brahma Nadi, right? So that represents the Brahma Nadi. So in that, in the Anahata Chakra, we've got this 12-petal lotus with 8 on the top and the 4 on the bottom. Likewise, in the linga, so the center part of that, it has got 4 petals at the bottom and 8 at the top, and there's a linga inside there. This linga is actually telling us, the symbolic representation of the linga is telling us, this is what is within you, inside a Brahma Nadi. So this Shakti or the energy which is inside you, inside Brahma Nadi, is the linga. That's why it's one of the most sacred and secret parts, which is being interpreted in different ways. I will answer that in one of the next videos. But this roughly, is the kind of a bird's eye introduction to the science which is existing within the Panchasutra yoga, and I want all of you to recognize that this is the yoga of a next level. So Panchasutra yoga is a yoga of its kind in a very next level to what the world was today ready for this kind of a yoga, because slowly people are moving from asanas, ashtanga yogas. So the essence of all this is existing in this Panchasutra yoga. So we should all take this Panchasutra yoga to the next level. We should all start practicing it. In the upcoming videos, I'm going to tell you the exact benefits of practicing it and how do we practice it, how the consciousness grows. So till that, I'll take a break. Please do share this information across with all your friends and family. Thank you very much.